Today's episode is inspired from my Self-Care Society class titled, Wow, You're Really Awesome. And we are going to be looking at feeling proud, creating pride in ourselves and in our life. And so our quote comes from Mel Robbins, The 5-Second Rule: Transform your life, work, and confidence with everyday courage. And she says, there will always be someone who can't see your worth. Don't let it be you. There will always be someone who can't see your worth. Don't let it be you. So, wise words from Mel Robbins. Now, how does the dictionary define the word proud? Feeling or showing pride, having proper self-respect, and vigorous, spirited, and glorious. So, can you think about a time where you felt proud of yourself? It can be hard, right? Like, we're taught not to brag and not to boast and not to talk about ourselves and all of that, but it's so important. And it's a foundation of self-confidence and self-worth. So we're going to really dig into it today. I'm going to push you a little bit to align with your own pride, self-pride, and for your life. So as always, before we jump in, we're going to practice feeling proud. So I want you to close your eyes, and just like an actor or an actress, I want you to feel into this word proud and what it means to you. And if you were to put on the costume of someone who was really proud, and you were to embody it in every element of your being, what would you notice? How would you feel? How do you feel? For me, it is shoulders back, sitting tall, chest out, open to the world, like ready to be seen, wanting to be seen, wanting to be visible. And I wish that for everyone. As I think about it, as I feel it for myself, that feeling of pride is so beautiful. And it's actually really pure when it comes from an authentic place. So can you tap into that? Can you bring this feeling with you today for our work together, trying it on and really bringing it with you through this episode and beyond, okay? And channeling it in any moment where you need to feel proud, where that would really serve you or serve the collective that you're in. I have used this sort of actor embodiment practice. I'm not an actress. I'm not as skilled at acting or anything of to that type. However, I have had big meetings or, doing a workshop or anything like that where I really pause and do this exercise so I can embody it. I can really try on these feelings and bring them in. And man, it is such a powerful practice before you show up to anywhere where, an interview or whatever it is, to try it on and say, okay, I'm going to embody what it feels like to be proud. I'm going to walk in the door with this feeling of pride, with this vibration of pride, and see how it impacts things. It's pretty awesome. So we're going to bring this with us for the rest of our session. Now, I want to start with a story. I want to just kind of share a little bit about pride and what that looks like in my life and my reflection on it. And I think for many people, pride doesn't come very naturally, right? Especially today when we are bombarded with other people's lives and comparison and grandiosity via social media and all these other mediums. It can feel really difficult to really pat yourself on the back and say, you're doing a good job. It also seems like when we celebrate, what we celebrate ourselves for are oftentimes the things that society is telling us we should be celebrated for. Maybe that's buying a house or getting a raise or being hyper productive or losing weight or anything like that. When the true authentic expression of what makes us feel proud is unique to each of us. And so I really want to tap into that. It makes me think about where I'm actually proud of my life right now versus what maybe culture has told me I should be proud of. So right now for me, I'm proud of the ways that I care for myself. I'm proud of the presence I have with my daughter and the ways in which I'm raising her. I'm proud of my drive towards simplicity and having and doing less. Proud of the ways that I have the courage to show up, my willingness to be vulnerable, my willingness to take risks. So ask yourself, what are you proud of? Especially, what are you proud of that our world might not traditionally hold as valuable? And if you're having trouble with that, we're going to explore that more in our exercises today. So I want to give you a few tips about feeling proud, embodying and bringing pride into your life. So the first thing I'll say is to pay attention to what feels good. Not what should feel good or what culture has told you feels good, but what actually feels good to you. Okay. And continue to really follow that. The second thing I'll tell you is to take time to reflect. If we never stop to reflect, it's really hard for us to realize our own progress and how far we've come. And it's really easy to compare ourselves to others and to feel like we're falling short. But the only person we really can compare ourselves to is us. Is to ourselves. Okay. So if you're ever feeling doubtful or lacking confidence, one thing you can do is take a moment to make a list of the things that you're proud of. Okay. Maybe that you're proud of in your past, maybe that you're simply proud of that day, right? Did you take your vitamins? Did you get out of bed? Have you hydrated? Have you said something kind to someone else? What can you find right in front of you that you can be proud of? And if you really struggle with finding pride in yourself, just be really mindful of the outside influences you're allowing in. Does social media make you feel like crap? Are there friends or family members who put you down? Can you take an inventory of your consumption and have the courage to change? You're going to be proud that you did. I promise you that. Now, we're going to practice feeling more pride together with some exercises straight from Self-Care Society classes. As always, I'll give you a moment to pause and to think. But if you want to stop this session or recording anytime to ponder or to write, you can feel free. You'll also hear some inspiring examples from our live classes too. And if you'd like, you can join us for a full schedule of live and on-demand classes at selfcaresociety.co. So our first exercise, this is just an opportunity to affirm our pride. So maybe you've heard of affirmations, maybe you think they're woo-woo, but I'm telling you, they work. So here's a perfect opportunity for you to try them on. This exercise, you're really just going to listen. So before we dig into the following exercises, I really want to give you this moment to practice embodying some affirmations that are going to help you get closer to your own pride of self. So simply listen. If you want to, you can close your eyes, and I'm going to invite you to repeat after me, and you can do that in your head or out loud. Okay. So here we go. I am proud of myself. I have survived 100% of the risks I have taken. It is safe for me to celebrate myself. I matter and bring important things to this world. I am proud of my ability to overcome hard things. I am proud of who I am becoming. I am proud of my good heart. I am proud of the way I am growing. And lastly, I am proud to be me. Beautiful work. I know it's not always easy to say those things, especially if you have an inner bully who is talking down on you and keeping you from believing those things. So if you said those, I just want to point this out, is if you practice those, first of all, bravo. And secondly, if you practice those and they felt really like a little bit of BS, just know that every time you practice those, you're changing the script. You can't think two thoughts at once. So you're either thinking a positive thought that is moving you closer to more pride and more self-acceptance and self-love, or you're listening to a negative dialogue that's not serving you. Okay. So keep up that work. Come back to this episode, practice these reflections, write them down, whatever you need. So our first actual exercise here is a reflection exercise, and it is today I'm proud. Okay. So I spoke to this. This is in my tips. It's just an opportunity to pause and say, what can I be proud of today? What can I be proud of right in front of me? I want you to reflect on your day today and all the places you can find to be proud of yourself. Remember, this can be really small things. Okay. So my example, I said, today I'm proud that I focused and got so many things done that had been weighing on me. I'm proud that I asked for support when I needed it. I'm proud that I communicated my frustrations with compassion and kindness. I am proud today that I drank a big glass of lemon water before coffee, and so on. Okay. So take a moment here to pause and think about a few things that you can feel proud of for yourself today. All right, I'm proud of you. We're going to hear some examples from our community. Alexandria says, today I'm proud that I rested. I'm proud that I took my dog on a long walk in the sunshine. I'm proud that I got into the sauna and really leaned into the luxury of a midday sweat while on my cycle. I'm proud that when thoughts come in of beating myself up for the lack of productivity, that I notice them and let them go. I'm proud I'm here. Lily says, today I'm proud I asked for help. Today I'm proud I recognized my overwhelm. Today I'm proud I did a nagging chore. And Sherry says, today I'm proud of myself for pivoting from a planned day and creating a celebratory day filled with love, fun, surprises, self-care, flow, and ease. So the next exercise is a gratitude exercise called Thank You for My Wins. And I want you to think of some things that you've overcome or things that you've achieved in your life and express gratitude for them. This is a powerful way to feel pride for yourself, to reflect on where you've come from and where you're going and all of that. So my examples, I said, thank you for my desire to constantly be growing and learning. Thank you for a beautiful home birth of my daughter. Thank you for the courage to move to a new place and buy a home that I love. Thank you for being brave and taking risks that lead to expansion. Okay, so what can you say thank you for? Where can you find some pride for yourself in your life on your journey? So let's hear from the community. Elle says, thank you for continuing to work on yourself so that your heart and your life can expand and become more meaningful with each passing year. Thank you for saving money all your life so that you can be at ease when life's expensive challenges come along or celebrate life's big, expensive joys. Megan says, thank you for acknowledging my ADHD and learning so much about myself as a result. Mackenzie says, I'm grateful to know myself and to have the courage to fight for myself, even when the things I know I need are met with judgment and misunderstanding from others. Noelle says, thank you for the contrast that spring always follows the winter. Our next exercise is a self-love exercise, and it's called Pride for Life Lately. Okay. I want you to write or think about or create for yourself a self-love letter expressing the pride that you have for yourself for how you're navigating life lately. Okay, so here's my example. I said, Danika, I'm really proud of you for being such a wonderful mother. I'm proud of you for taking time off from work to simply be. I'm proud of you for getting outside. I'm proud of you for staying active throughout the day. I'm proud of you for the beautiful boundaries that you've been practicing around screens. Okay, so what sort of kind, self-loving love letter can you gift yourself to express your own pride? Maybe these are the things that we never heard growing up, we never hear at work, whatever it is, we never hear from our kids. What do you need to hear? What would you tell yourself if you were being courageous enough to celebrate yourself? Beautiful work. Elle says, I'm proud of you for going out of your comfort zone and agreeing to do things despite feelings of social anxiety. I'm proud of you for starting a new side hustle that brings you joy. Megan says, Megan, I'm proud of you for working on healing your body in a gentle way with compassion for your old habits. Gretchen says, I'm proud of how you've faced your anxiety about turning 40. Mackenzie says, dear Mackenzie, you've been through so much lately and you have honored your own needs the whole time. I'm proud of you for choosing what you needed over what was easy for everyone else. All right, so our next exercise is a manifestation exercise, and it's called Future Pride. Future Pride. So I want you to think about some of the things in your future that you'd like to do or experience and gift yourself a future love letter expressing your pride in yourself for accomplishing them. So let me give you an example to help you sort of grasp this. So Danika, I am so proud of you for saying no to so many things in order to stay committed to what matters to you. I'm proud of you for the commitment that you've made to movement and strength training, as well as eating with full permission. I am so proud of you for taking a risk to launch your new project and for all the ways you've been able to impact others. Okay? So you might first think about where you're headed, some things that feel important to you in your life, and express that pride, that future pride. How would you be feeling as you celebrated yourself, and what would you say? Beautiful. Mackenzie says, I'm proud of you for taking 6 months with no big decision. I'm proud of you for how you've adjusted to your new job, full-time with a commute to another island. I'm so grateful and proud to see you begin to thrive again. Elle says, as I look back on 2023, I am so proud of not only what you have accomplished this year, but for who you were and how far you came. You managed to balance and enjoy focusing on your biggest priorities: work, family, friends, and creativity. Your openness to opportunities called forth the right ones. Your finances are solid, your body and mind are healthy, and your heart is full. I am so proud of the daily steps you took to get here. And finally, we're going to have a video audio share from Megan.
Megan, I am so proud of you for prioritizing yourself and saying yes to what brings you joy. I am so proud of you for working on your fears around dating and putting yourself out there to meet others. I'm proud of you for recommitting to your finances and reconnecting to your abundance.
Beautiful, beautiful share, Megan. Thank you. Now, I want you to know that I am proud of you for showing up to listen or watch this session. And I want to ask you if you can really honor that it takes someone with even enough self-worth to even spend the time marinating on this type of work, because that you know deep down, and maybe it doesn't feel so obvious to you, but you know deep down that you deserve this. So I'm really celebrating you. I'm really proud of you. I want you to start your days off with a pride list. It would really be a good exercise to start stretching that muscle. Okay. That's an opportunity to really notice the tiniest ways that you can be proud of yourself each day, just like the exercise we did in class today. And you're soon going to witness that honoring these small things helps you identify and honor the bigger ones. I am proud of you no matter where you are on your journey. It has taken courage and strength and resilience to get to where you are today. And I honor you and I celebrate you. And I really hope you will too. Thank you for joining me today on your morning mindset practice. I hope you're feeling more proud, and I'd love to have you join us at selfcaresociety.co for a live or on-demand class so you can stay consistent with your self-care, connect with other like-minded people, and continue filling your cup so you can overflow onto the world. We need you. See you next time.